Coach, getting ready for your first matches of the season. You excited for the season to finally start?
Absolutely. We've been in the gym about 2 weeks with 2-a-days and eating and sleeping, and that's about it. So it's definitely time to get on the road and see some other teams across the net from us.
You have a nice long bus ride to get up to Arlington. You think that's really good for team building?
They get to spend some downtime with each other, just in a different atmosphere, watch some movies together, play some games, joke around a little bit. So it's definitely good. 8 hours, it'll be a quick trip. It really won't be that bad.
This Arlington tournament, you play 3 matches in a span of 2 days. What's that like?
It's taxing, but this year we're at an advantage over last year where we've got a majority of our kids that have been through it before, so that helps. 4 matches can be really tough. 3 matches, not too bad, especially with only 1 the first day. We get to get our feet wet. With only 3 freshmen this year, it'll be a learning experience, but it won't be as troublesome as it may have been in the past.
Who among your returners are you looking to come up big in these first few matches?
Jury is definitely one of our leaders. A real spark for us. So she'll keep a lot of balls off the floor. We need that senior leadership on the front line. Sarah, another senior, will be very important for us. We need some steady play from her. Need her to block a lot of balls for us this year and get some timely kills. Those are kind of the 2 that from the upperclassmen side of things we really need to see a lot from. And then at the setting position, Nicole Masaki as a junior. I know she's first year with us, but we need to see that upperclassman leadership. We need that steady setting hand, and so those 3 are very key for us.
How much have you looked at your opponents for these 3 matches, and what can you tell us about them?
I definitely have looked at rosters, looked at some stats from last year to see who's returning, what kind of, have they brought back a lot, have they lost a lot as far as offense, as far as blocking, things like that. The first team we play, I know pretty well. I've recruited a lot of those kids, so does that give us an advantage? Yeah, maybe a little bit here and there. I know I probably have a pretty good idea of what kind of lineup they're going to put on the floor. UTA is a brand new roster this year. They lost basically 6 starters, 6 seniors from last year's team, but it brought in some transfers and some solid kids in that sense. So you just go out, you read the rosters, you get a feel for the kids. Sometimes you know them, sometimes you don't. Savannah State, we really don't know much about them other than we can look at stats from last year and a record from last year, but we get a chance to see them before we play them, so that definitely helps. SFA is really the only team that neither of us get to see each other on the court ahead of time, so that does help. They don't know very much about us, and I do have a little inside knowledge on that one.